reports are just coming in, but we don't have a lot of information.
Florida, where another community is in disbelief, shocked by devastating violence, this time at that Florida high school.
The deadly school shooting in San Bernardino, California, and that terrifying message that went out to parents today. Authorities say a man with a gun checked in at the office and headed straight to a classroom.
Ever since the tragic event at Columbine, schools across the globe have begun to worry about the safety of students and faculty members. Many schools have already regulated new procedures to improve the safety of schools. However, those new precautions did not help everyone. Over 187,000 students have experienced a shooting since Columbine. These tragic events have created fear across the country. When we asked about the students' reactions to Parkland and school safety in general, here were their responses.
Yeah, I mean, of course I've heard about it. I don't think anyone hasn't heard about it. It's everywhere. I mean, even if you didn't hear about it the day it happened, it's the kind of thing that spread like wildfire. I mean, not only because of who involved or what it was just so sudden and so kind of scary. Not kind of, it was scary.
I found out about it a little bit after I came home from school that day, and I saw it like all over the news, and they were showing like all the footage of the students like running around being scared.
It gives me chills to even talk about it. It's a very bad thing that happened. I think it's very sad that our world has come down to so many things like this and incidents like this.
We'll give a prayer out to all the families that were hurt and all the other people. I know people in this school also have connections with people in Florida where the shooting took place, so my prayers go out to them too. And I'm sorry for anyone that was lost.
I found out like by watching the news, and what was going through my mind is that this could happen anywhere at any time. Like no school is safe anymore because of what happened.
And honestly, it kind of just like freaked me out because like I thought about like how I would feel in that situation, and it made me realize how important school safety is and how we need to pay a lot of attention to how to make our schools safer.
In my own words, I'd say that like our lockdowns and our fire drills and all that need to be like taken to a much higher level, because right now they're at such low standards where anybody could just bust through a door and just like kill everybody.
I think high school kids just need to be a lot more aware. Of course, I don't have the right answer here. Nobody has the right answer yet. But in my opinion, I think that having a community that knows what to do in these situations and knows how to react the way that you should to keep you safe is what we need to do.
I mean, my brothers are in college now, but to know that my friends are in the building, people I love, it really scares me, because if that ever happened, God forbid, like you don't know who you can lose. And people on the news, like teenagers our age, were saying how they lost their like friends, and that just really scares me because like God forbid that happened. Like I can't imagine the pain they're going through.
This entire situation hit me really hard. I know for a fact that there was one victim named Gina, and she was a member of her school's winter guard team, and I'm the captain here for ours, and I had this thought that kind of made my stomach sink, and it was a matter of if that was one of my freshmen, if that was one of my friends on my team, and they weren't at the next practice, I wouldn't know what to do.
The students at Wayne Hills have since then witnessed a series of changes. Since the day after the Parkland shooting, an increased number of police officers started to roam around our hallways. Because of this, a great number of people felt more comfortable for themselves and those around them. One of the most controversial rules is that it's forbidden to wear headphones in the hallways between classes. Many students are not happy about this rule, but Principal Ruick and Officer Dubois doubled down in our interview.
In New Jersey, of course, it's a mandate that every month we have a security drill and a fire drill. Okay, so right there we have to do what's right by the New Jersey state laws, but of course those are in effect for logical reasons. The fires do happen. We have to be prepared for fires. As far as other drills, of course, we're in a different time in our American history here where we do have to be concerned with active shooters bomb threats, etc. And so the only way to be prepared for those is to do drills. So it's very important to pay attention and to look around and be aware and self-aware of your surroundings.
The new rules and regulations are really to enhance the safety and security of our building. Some of the rules are we're not allowing parents to come into the school without an appointment. So people just can't come and go into the school as much as they want.
I'd say, again, what I said in my earlier answer is that we're more focused on the whole person, the social and emotional aspect of students. And again, I would say even for staff. When I was in high school, there was a disconnect between teachers and students. They didn't know us personally, per se. You were I want to say you were a number, but you did your job as a student, and they did their job as a teacher, and you really didn't intertwine. You really didn't speak to your guidance counselors and be as engaged and share your feelings with your any adult in school. Those are things that just didn't go on in society. And now, that is a part of the whole process.
Yeah, we're pretty proactive compared to most school districts for the past several years. All teachers are supposed to have their doors open in a locked position. That way, if we have to go into a lockdown quickly, they simply have to close their door and the door is locked and secure. And the students, actually, I think, have really hit the ground running on this. They no longer want to see themselves hurt or classmates or other students here in our country hurt. So I think the young people of our school systems are really taking over on this thing and showing how powerful and how their voice can be heard.
On March 14th, schools all across America have performed a walkout in hope to end school shootings. Students and teachers walked out for 17 minutes out of respect for the 17 students that were tragically murdered in Parkland. This event led to a tremendous inspiration, motivation, and determination for the young and old to fight for what they believe in.
My 11-year-old brother means the absolute world to me. Yes, he has autism and doesn't understand or grasp the concepts of many, many things in this world, and he may never will. But when he comes home and tells me he's scared to go to school because he's afraid he's going to die, that's not okay. My brother should not have the fear of a gun or someone coming in and harming him. No one should ever feel like that. Enough is definitely enough, and we need to do something.
And I really don't think that's fair to anybody. The fact that there are kids who are in elementary school who have years before high school, and if this gets any worse, I don't know what I'm going to do, or what anybody's going to do. Me as a parent, I don't know what I would be doing. I know my parents are terrified. I know everybody else's parents are terrified, especially the little kids. They don't even understand.